guidelines for social media. The problem we had with that bill was that it was very vague, and we could see how that could be used and abused. That's the problem. We need to obviously clamp on fake news. We need to clamp on hate speech in Nigeria. We need to clamp on people try to recruit Boko Haram people on Twitter. That was trending like 3 years ago. So I'm not saying that there's no need for that, but if you want to use Donald Trump's incident to then oppress another innocent person in the future, that's just your intention. It's going to happen whether or not you...
Yeah, but we were already giving room for that intention. So somebody else is probably thinking, I say, correct, this is my chance.
But so because of that, then we should not make actions and give consequences to people's ills. Like,
I'm just saying we need to be very careful.
I think they were careful enough. It should have been deactivated a long time ago. A long time. And he's not a president anymore, so
It's allowed.
It's allowed.
I mean, that's more reason why they can even cut him off, in my opinion.
Anyways, we need to move on, and this one is on a sad note. Dr. Dre is still in intensive care unit 1 week after it was hospitalized after suffering brain aneurysm, and they're still trying to figure out what happened. Sources say doctors do a battery of tests to get root problem. Doctors are named in ICU in case God it suffers another. That happens, time would be the essence. That is, if he suffers another aneurysm, time will be very important because they really do not know what might happen if he suffers another one. But I think his current state is resting comfortably and perhaps more encouraging. And the doc says that he has cautiously informed his family that any outcome doesn't appear in the horizon. So I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better.
I think it's a heartache problem. That's my opinion.
His wife, right?
I think so, yes.
Because he actually signed divorce proceedings from the hospital bed. Like,
I think people really underestimate, guys. Okay, I might sound crazy now, but people really underestimate how much your mental state can affect your physical state. Like, you could be fine, healthy, and fine. Something happens. And you feel sick, like you feel sick,
the amount of money she's asking from him.
No, it's not even just that. Like, they've been married for so long, and then all of a sudden they have the nastiest divorce. Do you understand that? Obviously, a lot has happened. Like, these people that were friends and no longer people who are you see, you can be friends and get a divorce, right? These people were clearly not friends. With the way she was vicious about taking everything that this man has got, there is pain involved. Is what I'm trying to say, and I'm trying to explain that, guy, legit. Pain can make you physically sick. I had a friend that was going through a breakup. I know it might sound lousy for some people because, maybe you don't react to breakups like that, but I've come to accept that people respond to pain differently. But this breakup really, it shattered my friend. She started to feel it's so funny. She started to feel a pain on the side of her rib. She was complaining about it. I didn't really add two and two together. And then we would go to the hospital, and then they would check and they'd be like, there's nothing wrong with you or whatever. And it kept going. And 2 weeks after, she actually developed cancer. No cap. There was cancer from that place. And, if you go on Netflix or whatever, because I started to do research about that because I found it really weird. There is a lot of, alternative medicine that preaches about that your mental state, some people even will heal themselves with their minds if it's not a trauma, meaning like if you didn't cut your hand or like if it's not like an obvious physical pain. Like a lot of it are like mental. So I don't know, maybe I'm just being crazy here, but when I saw his story, that's all I could think about. That it's awkward that you start going through so much when you were in the middle of a divorce with your wife of over 20 something years.
And you actually going back in past, you don't expect this because Dr. Dre and his wife were this what they showed the public, like they were this perfect couple, they were always going everywhere together. So she being so vicious about this divorce, I don't understand.
Strange,
it's very, very strange.
I mean, even if you're not perfect, you worked enough to live with each other for years.
And he's going through this brain aneurysm, and you still on his matter.
Brain aneurysm.
Yes, aneurysm. You're still. Anywho, and you see on his matter that I see all this divorce proceedings to go on. Like, I feel so bad for Dr. Dre.
Yeah, but I'm sure
no one should go through this
he will get better. I remember saying something about it when we covered the story earlier, because we know we've been trying to follow the story for a minute, and I was thinking maybe this would be the time where sometimes that happens when you really hate someone and then they're in an accident and you forget why you hate them.
Fairy
and
tale.
then
yeah,
maybe that could happen.
Well, There are all the conspiracy theories that he doesn't want to pay up. How about that?
Oh wow, that is just faking with the ICU and the entire hospital.
True.
I guess so.
Wow.
It's possible. I mean,
just an angle.
He has the money, Sha. I'll pay everybody in this hospital. Just pretend that I'm really sick.
True.
Okay.
All right, moving on. Popular entertainer Ifeolu Otedola, popularly called DJ Cuppy, could not resist Twitter user who attacked the dress sense. The netizen wrote on the microblogging platform, award-winning female disc jockey lacks good dress sense. His opinion resonated with another user on the platform who took it further by comparing the dress sense of the Jollof and the Jet Crooner with that of popular British cartoon characters Teletubbies. The billionaire heiress was in a good mood to reply. She did not show a sign at the award. She rather corrected, saying that she is a rich Teletubby.
Say what I say.
Period. Right?
True.
I don't understand users who go around talking about things like that. Like, I find it so frivolous to really sit down and analyze the person's dressing. Except I'm telling you that I'm a fashion designer, you have no right to say that in my opinion, I don't care who I am. Because there's a conversation about Kamala Harris's cover page. I don't know if you saw that. She was on the cover page for Vogue, and it didn't look very nice. Even myself, I agree. But I think it was more about the packaging and the creative directing. But they were also going for her style, and it confuses me. Like, fashion is such a complicated thing that you need a lot of effort, money, time, interest. And if I've not said that's my specialty, I can wear a wrapper, and that's what I feel like wearing. That's why sometimes when people say, "Oh, I feel you look different today," I'm just like, please don't expect anything. If I wake up today feeling like I'm gonna look like the best thing after fried rice, then I'll dress like that. But if I want to come in sweatpants and a shirt that I just picked up, I'm gonna do that as well. So I feel like celebrities also have the leisure to be able to do that. Like, she's an artist, and she's never claimed. The only thing she's consistent about is pink hair. Maybe if she does not wear pink hair, then I'll not ask her that. Bro, like, what happened to your pink hair?
Honestly,
but I don't get it.
I don't see anything wrong with DJ Cuppy's dressing, because I feel like that's just her brand. She's this. Okay, you know, each artist, sometimes they like having this persona, like this, what you can use to know them.
Yeah.
She now is the pink hair. Tekashi 69 is colorful hair. So there's nothing wrong with that. She's just
no. But I mean, do you think her style?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just like you said, we're coming from okay, I know people may not support me because I don't find anything wrong with her dressing.
I wouldn't bash anyone.
Like when we were dragging Simi for not dressing well.
You like Simi.
Simi is not bad.
But, and you're not make me look bad on
it's
this
not
TV
bad.
set.
It's not bad.
I mean, I wouldn't go around dragging people on social media, but if you're gonna ask me my opinion about certain styles, or if I like,
Simi is not bad.
All right, so my opinion, I think she said it all, man. Rich Teletubby. I really don't care about her dress sense. I care about how much it's worth. Trust me. Yeah, she's wearing a lot of expensive stuff, and I don't know. Is there anything wrong with DJ Cuppy's?
You guys, oh my God.
No. I need to get your opinion. Is there really something wrong with DJ Cuppy's dress? What do you have?
I have a style that I admire when women wear it.
But it's a style.
And her style isn't just one of those styles that I would admire.
You agree it's a style?
It's a style for sure.
Yeah, so
it is a style.
Style is what's it called now? Relatable to whoever is involved.
It's what's it called? It's subjective, right? Like, I could wear something that looks really nice, but voila. Let's change the topic, please.
Okay, some pictures just popped. I don't know, the producer is actually very,
she has
very
her own
mean
agenda as well.
Because DJ Cuppy has better pictures.
You know the style I like
she's popping it again.
Cuppy. Do you remember when Cuppy, before she started singing, she used to do this, and I remember Cuppy as the Ankara lady.
Yes,
Yeah, she used to wear trad all the time. You see, that for me really stood out because I realized I'd never seen her skin before, like cleavage or anything. Not that I mind cleavage, or please, if your cleavage is nice, go ahead. But her style back then really stood out for me. Like, oh, this is nice. Like, she looks really cool, and she would dress for her size and everything. Like, it looked really nice. But Cuppy singing now, I think there's a lot going on. There's, in my opinion, too much going on that I'm not really feeling it. But it's not enough to say, oh, she looks. I would complain more about Simi's style than. copy style?
Well, if you ask me though, I let people do whatever they want, you get, and as long as you feel comfortable in whatever you're wearing.
But in the spirit of opinions, not that I will not allow you to do what you want either. Just if you ask me.
Yeah, so I haven't, to be honest, I haven't noticed the dress sense. So she doesn't have like
a style that's
banging presence when it comes to what she wears. Her sister, Temi or Tedola, you know there's a way Temi looks, you understand? But Copy has never given me that vibe that I would see somebody pass and be like, oh, this girl is dressed like Copy. I can see someone pass and be like, oh, this girl looks like Tiwa Savage just by her dressing. Yeah, kind of. I'm a man. You probably won't know. Okay. But you get me. So at the end of the day, I just think let people leave, let people be comfortable. And being DJ Copy is enough pressure already, so we shouldn't put more pressure on our dress.
And if they want something really nice, they should go to JTO's page.
They probably can shop what she wears. So
I mean, it's no offense.
Rich Teletubby.
Okay, about that Rich Teletubbies part. I mean, I've always said it. Like, I feel like it's really lame. To respond to a criticism with money, especially if the criticism isn't about money.
Please, can I get to the level where I can respond to criticism?
It's almost like Tiwa Savage's thing and the guy who bashed her music, where she was like, they were like, oh, your song, your PR and all of that. He really gave it to her, and I remember even making it really vocal that it was not, I think he overdid it a bit, but you know, the response of like, well, I have more money than you, it's like, hey, bro, nobody's talking about your money.
What she said.
I mean, yes, we know you have money, but that doesn't mean that your music cannot be shit.
Before we move on, may we all get to the level where we respond to critics with our money, and we'll be going on a music break, and this is Upgrade. We want to upgrade the failed world, man. And yes, and I unfair, and stop pretending, and let's do this. It's called Pretend.
No matter what you get, they talk, I'm a logo upgrade. Upgrade, yo. Upgrade. No matter what in them they check. No matter what in them they do, we go to throw away. We go to throw away. Everything done the pepper. With the eye on rose, then they high on check. My music's bad, don't be 10. If you the dance, shaku, my lord, Joe be God there. Fine girls all over me. Swing well and roll back. Pretty girl, come over, you make it dance to the rhythm like bang, bang, bang. Oh no, like yeah, more, yeah. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́ ọmọ méjì, yeah. Living la vida loca. Designer lọ́mọ, ọmọ lóko ń jayé. Jẹ́ náwó, jẹ́ pawó. Designer lọ́mọ. We done the cashing out. My pocket smiling now. Now we done the talk about. We done the balling out. We done the cashing out. My pocket smiling now. Now we done the talk about. The way you want, pursue mommy. I want a girl with a real body. The way she package, she could kill person. I wanna pay for your Gucci body, yeah. For your Gucci body. Baby girl, for your Gucci body, yeah. For your Gucci body. Señorita, for your Gucci body, yeah. Olówó láyé mọ́, yeah. Mo fẹ́ gbọ́ ọmọ méjì, yeah.
You're welcome back to Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, and of course, you know how we do. We keep it lit 24/7 as long as we're on this set. It's fire burning, and when you're talking about fire burning, we have very interesting personalities who definitely have the flame when it comes to their craft. And yes, now I'm talking about no other person than Ali Oduayo, better known as Tells by his producer tag Funkula. Is the brilliant producer behind many hits, part of rankings, Abule's, Boys, Burna Boy's Wonderful, as well as Onyeka, Naughty by Nature, Waiting the Sub. Off the album titled Twice as Tall, Tells primarily along with Lyric, Rexy, Timbaland, and DJ DS. Others tells us half of the Spaceship Collective producer, Lyric, who has been tagged Rocket Boys. He sits with a couple of people and spoke about his life, so I know a few about this guy. But yes, he's sitting right here in the Tea Time studio, and he's going to be telling us. But before we even, we have to give him the drum roll. Come on now, you have some manners. Welcome! How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How you doing?
Man, great to have you in the studio, man. Great to have you. All right, so I've been listening to your body of work, and I've been doing a lot of, reading up on you, like I'm going to write exam on your life, and I realized that you're a laid-back person, but yet very creative. How do you combine that, being in this industry and being a laid-back guy?
I just do anything, I just, it's complicated. I'm complicated. Yeah, so I just, sometimes I want to be laid back, sometimes I want to be creative, but I don't like when people see me making beats or like being creative, because like it's weird. Like.
So what's your studio session like?
Just you.
Yeah.
And the artist? Just you
sometimes
and
I want to, like if I'm making a beat, I don't like anyone being there except just my guys. But if it's the artist, cause like sometimes I sing when I'm making beats, and then my voice is not. So like
do you want to try something?
No.
All right.
But what made you get here? I mean, you don't necessarily sing or whatever. So how did you find yourself producing songs?
I'm a drummer. My mom would always take me to church to drum. So when I was in secondary school, in my SS2, I had this friend beating me. His brother is a producer. So his brother would make beats and give him. He would now come to school and play beats. And me, I used to get jealous because in my head, like, if I'm like, if I'm a drummer, then I should be able to do this thing. So I just started making beats. So I started making beats out of jealousy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
And right now you're a Grammy-nominated producer. How does that make you feel knowing that a project with you? Because like I said, you said you've never worked that hard, when you were working on that album. And, how does it make you feel getting the reward of your hard work at the end of the day? Because I think there's nothing better than, getting your deserved accolades.
I didn't expect it. Like the whole Grammy thing, a couple years ago, like 8 years ago, I was messing around. I just got a mic. So my favorite song at the time was Run This Town, Jay-Z, Kanye. Yeah, so I knew like the lyrics. So like I rapped everything, and at the end, my guy Chubby was in the room. So I was like, "See you at the Grammys, Chubbs."
Oh wow.
As jokes, So like when the whole thing happened, I was like, "Wow."
That is crazy.
Cause like I used to see Grammys as like something that, would just never get to. We just always hear about it, and then so now like it's happening. It's just crazy.
But do you think that your sound is fueled by certain people? I mean, obviously you're complicated, and it's kind of clear with your songs. They're not even similar. There's no one signature. Something you're giving me slow and then fast and then whatever. But is there any contribution to that? Like, do you think that there's certain people that you would like, okay, these people really inspire or fuel my energy?
Of course.
Okay.
First person is Ledge. He's a producer, a rapper. He's the one that, if not for him, like I wouldn't be here. Because like when I was in uni, I would always want to give up. I would just go around and, bro, please, can you help me? So he would touch up the beats, but then I would take all the glory. So there's Ledge, and then mostly Jon Bellion.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of Jon Bellion. SARS, Just Blaze, No ID, and a couple of other Jay-Z as well. Because I tried to, his raps influence my rap beats. Sadly, I don't really have a lot of rap beats out there, but then,
Okay, is there any collab? I mean, you're a hot cake now. I mean, everyone wants to work with you, or work with someone who's associated with the Grammys and stuff. But so I know you're not lacking options, I can imagine. But is there somebody that you're like, or more, if I get this person, if I can work with this person, I'll be really happy?
In Nigeria.
Well, we can start with
Nigeria, Rema and Oxlade.
Why?
Well, what's stopping that collaboration?
I mean, it'll happen now.
It's in works already.
I hope it'll happen. Let me just.
But have you guys started that conversation?
With Oxlade, yeah.
Why Oxlade?
Oxlade is very good.
He is, actually. I feel people sleep on him, so I'm quite surprised that you mentioned.
He's very good.
He's really good.
All right. So, you know, when you talk to musicians, right, a lot of them will tell you that their background, you know, influenced their sound, you know, or this is the type of life they lived makes them want to sing the type of songs they sing. Now, your beats, they're very diverse because you just dropped Abule with Pato Ranking, yeah, Wonderful, you know, like we really can't box you anyway. So what influences your creativity?
Everything, really, everything. When I feel like I'm not creative enough, I just go back and listen to like old songs, and then I take walks a lot. So like I'm just walking and then listening to, like for some time I've been listening to Mafiki Zolo. Yeah, back then, you know, but like the melodies are still very, very relevant till now. So for Wonderful now, was when I would just like I would take my normal evening walks, and then I think I was listening to Kiss, the rock band. They had this album. I can't remember the name of the song. I just knew I was hearing something. I'm like, oh yeah, this is how the song is going to sound.
All right. So what's your deepest fear in your career thus far? Your deepest fear that every morning you wake, you're scared of this?
My deepest fear is everyone's fear, and I'm not making it. Because like, I don't think you ever get to a point where you don't want to get further. Like, I feel like you just want to keep growing.
Of course,
so like sometimes I just wake up and then I can't even lie. After the whole album dropped, I was just thinking like, okay, now I'm here. What next? Because like there's this pressure.
Of course.
Like coming from literally almost a nobody to like a somebody. That oh yeah. So what next are you going to do? Everyone is watching, and then if you fail, that's a problem. So you can't fail. So that pressure is a lot.
Okay.
All right, so okay, go on. Sorry.
No, sure,
No, you go on.
I'm going to change the topic entirely.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
No worries.
Obviously, we've had a few producers on here, and there's always a conversation arising in regards to payment and you know, producers really being appreciated. Like a song like Wonderful, for example. There's some songs where the artist makes the song, but there's some songs where the beat really like makes that song. Either ways, it seems like you make it.
There has to be synergy, though.
Yeah,
you can't take one away from the other.
Yeah, exactly. But either way, sometimes it just feels like you make the song, you don't make the song, you're not as appreciated, or you're not, you know, duly like, you know, paid well or whatever. But I want to know from your personal experience, how has that been? Like, do you think that you have been valued in the way deemed fit, or you could get more?
Do you get priced lower than your worth? I think that's just all
No,
she's asking.
I mean, wait, I can answer both of them.
Okay.
For your own, I wouldn't work. If you're not paying me what I want, I wouldn't work with you. Yeah, you know, because it's business.
Is there ever a moment of desperation where?
There will be, but then I'd rather be broke than take something cheap.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. Then I feel like this is not even me. This is just Nigerian producers in general. We aren't paid for like we don't get what we're meant to get. Like now, I said this thing before. You go to America or the UK, and then you enter a studio and you see the producer. The producer is wearing a Rolex, driving nice cars. But you come to Nigeria and you see the biggest producers entering Uber. They don't even have. You see they don't have things. Yeah. Like, you know, it's just crazy.
Do you get royalties?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your story, you know, when you say you see the biggest producers, what do you intend to change for yourself? Now, I know definitely working with a lot of big artists such as the ones you've worked with, it has to be very lucrative for you. So what is it looking like? What's your bank account looking like now? Is it lucrative? Is it like, oh, yeah, mama, we made it, or we are getting there?
You see, there's this, one day I was just going through Twitter, and then someone had showed me a tweet where they said, I have won $50,000. My worth.
Right.
I'm not worth $50,000. And then a couple of weeks after,
you spent $150,000.
No,
it's like his net worth.
Let me even explain. So like the next some weeks after, now say it was 100K. So it was now like, oh, you know, I'm spending. So now mention me that, bro, what do you use $50,000 to do? Like, they're updating it.
Wow.
That's crazy. I don't have that money.
You don't have that money?
I don't have $100,000.
Oh wow.
$100,000 is a lot of money right
It is
now.
a lot of money.
That's very
It is a lot. But
Alright,
you
so-
can, yeah, 2021 just started, so
Yeah.
it's not like as if
Let's see how it goes.
All right, so
Yeah.
there's a part of the show where we make you eat whatever we're serving, right? And today we're serving amala.
It's not possible.
Chef,
Why don't-
we need the chef
It's
to
not
come
possible.
in.
Wait, I
so
don't
that-
understand. What's your
Tell
issue
the
with
chef.
amala?
You don't like amala?
I just don't regard amala.
You don't
see-
regard
you
it.
see-
You
What,
should have
what
told
do
us
you
you
mean by
will not
that?
come to this
Let me-
table.
let-
We don't
let-
allow
let me tell you.
amala
Amala
shaming
nugufi,
guests.
Begiri,
on
and
the
we
table.
let me-
do.
let me
I'm
tell
not
you
getting
something.
it.
To me, I feel like God has put me in this world to save you people. Do you understand? All of you. Amala needs to go.
Have you actually eaten
Why?
amala with begiri before?
See, I have.
And it
What
was
did
not
he do
nice.
to you?
I can't lie. It was. See, you know what? I'm not going to talk about that. But then I'm not going to take it again.
No.
It was
No,
nice.
talk about, no, you have no
Maybe-
tea time.
maybe
It
this
was
place-
nice.
maybe the place
It was
you ate
nice.
it.
Like
Yeah.
one morning, I woke up and I was craving amala. I felt so disappointed in myself because I just woke up and I wanted amala.
So what happened?
I shouldn't want amala in the morning. And I went to
That's
get
a
it.
bricklayer vibe, but go on.
understand?
Yeah, it is bricklayer vibe.
Nah, like, chop amala for money.
Ah, if it's upstairs, I'll see you.
And then I woke and then I went to get it, and then it was nice, and I felt bad again because these bad vibes. I shouldn't be eating amala. Do you understand?
Amala, like, you not actually like.
After that day, I said I won't do that to myself again.
Yeah, just color it. So what, you like semo?
No problem. I don't anything that is not pounded yam. I don't like it.
All right, so
okay,
okay, fair enough. We're gonna play a game which you call this or that, right? Clearly, I don't know why this question is still there, but we'll still ask you amala or semo,
It doesn't like any.
any of them. But no, but if you have to pick one,
If I have to
You
pick
pick
one,
amala, it's just it's
I
very
can't
something
lie, pick amala.
you pick amala. Yay, amala wins.
Semo
Amala
is-
finally
Semo
wins.
is trash.
Drums or keyboard,
Drums,
text or phone calls,
phone calls.
singing or dancing.
Like for me, damn.
I can't even imagine you doing anything.
Dancing, man, dancing.
Fruity Loops or Cubase?
Fruity Loops.
Did he explain the singing or dancing? I didn't catch that.
Singing and dancing.
No,
I said
because
singing.
I was say singing, but none of them.
None of
Both
them.
are
But if
very
you have to
bad for
choose
me.
one,
If I have to
you
choose
sing.
one,
You rather
sing,
sing.
All right. You probably have to sing on the day you get married, so get ready.
yeah.
Okay.
Fruits or vegetables?
Fruits,
Piercings or tattoos?
piercings,
Comedy or action?
action.
FIFA or Pro
FIFA.
Evolution Soccer? Xbox or
Yes.
So
Dogs
then
or
it's
cats?
This guy.
dogs or cats?
I don't like dogs.
Really?
I don't like cats.
You don't like cats?
But then I think cats. I don't like dogs because they're always looking for me. Like I'm on my own, and then they want to bite me. I don't know why. So I don't.
Wait, why would you choose PS? Xbox is so much nicer.
The same way you choose Xbox, the same way you choose fufu over. Do you understand?
This
It's
guy.
like, oh, there's nothing to
This
eat.
guy.
There's fufu.
Oh my goodness.
nothing-
All right, so this is a very controversial one. Davido or Whiskey?
Just kidding.
Alrighty. And there, you guys.
So we're not allowed to ask questions.
No,
No, I don't
allow,
understand.
no,
Me, I
allow.
like gist though.
Okay, Dave, why?
Please, why
Whiskey?
exactly?
Whiskey.
Ife or Ife?
Of course, you'll go for a lady.
Why are you lying?
Unless
Why?
I'm bringing in money.
I like that. I like that. I like that.
So what if I
like
brought you
that.
money?
Even
brought
without
you
money,
money.
we still choose you. Don't worry.
Nah,
but
actually,
unless I'm
actually, I'll choose you.
He
nice.
likes money.
Yes, no.
100K is not in his account yet. Are you playing? Kinda...
all right, so you were going to explain why Davido and I mean why Whiskey and not Davido.
Oh, I just prefer whiskey. I just
The sound?
Yeah, I like whiskey sound.
All right. Yeah, it's the sound man. And that's where we will be calling this a wrap. But I don't know if you still have
I
another
wanted
question.
to. I know Odunayo has said we should not ask him questions.
Odunayo, what's Odunayo?
Odunayo. It's not how you
Yes,
say
Odunayo.
it.
it's Odunayo.
Odunayo. That's what
I'm
I
also
said.
Odunayo, by the way. That's
Are
my
you
middle
serious?
name. Yeah.
When were
I
you
like
born?
When was I born? When was I
Like,
born?
yeah, like what month?
What month?
December.
Oh, same.
Oh, yeah.
Same?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's why we're Odunayo. True that.
Please, I know you already said you're tired of the question, but I don't care. Please, when you were working with Burna Boy, okay, my question really is, when you were working with him, what did you discover about yourself while you were doing that? Because obviously he's not...
I didn't want to bring up that topic, but I think I have a
No, you
follow-up
can't.
to
You
that.
can't. You
It's
can't.
me, I don't care. I've
You
asked
can't,
the
you
question.
can't, you
can't.
So,
That's crazy. I have to think about that question. because I've
yeah,
never
that's
been
what
answered.
I want to know. Like, he seems like obviously really talented, but also just very different in terms of personality. At least what he's shown us. I used to follow him a lot before he started getting all I'm saying of social media, and he's quite opinionated and like very different in my opinion.
There's somebody that let him tell us all
I'm
these
giving time to think. He said he has to think. So what I'm trying to say is like, obviously you working with that kind of person must have had some kind of pressure, unique pressure to that. So what did you discover about yourself in that period?
I think with the pressure one, the first song we did, Wonderful, I didn't know he was that like hardworking. Yeah, I thought it was just the 1, 2, 3 hour session, but it was like the whole night. Yeah, but then I discovered that, you know, with the right push, I can even be more hardworking than the artist. You get, like before, I wasn't having sessions. I was just saying beats because I was lazy. I am lazy. But like there's a certain amount of push you give me, and
so it's contagious for you. Like if you're in a place where like they're hungry for it, then you get more hungry.
If they are good. Yeah, because if you're not good, I don't know.
Okay.
All right, so I want to ask you this question because there's a narrative about Burna Boy that is arrogant, is proud, is all of that. And since we are talking about Burna Boy, is this true? Did you notice any iota of pride or arrogance, you know, when working with this guy, or was he just a guy that just whenever he wants it, you know, was he pride?
People won't believe me.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's confident because he knows he's good. So, like for me now, I was always thinking about it. He didn't know me. He didn't know who Tells was before he met me. He didn't know anything, and then he just took me as from producer. We turned to after sessions. We'll just talk about life. He would tell me about his life after secondary school when he was in the UK. Blah blah blah. So like, that side of him being haven't exactly. I mean, I wouldn't say I never saw it, but I haven't exactly seen it like from my own side.
I never expressed it towards you.
No, never.
So there's a difference between confidence and pride. That's
you mentioned something now that, you know, if the person is bad or whatever. I mean, would you work with someone who was, let's say we need to give you $100K now? That
if the money is good, the person is good now.
The person.
All right. Enough of the Burna Boy talk. It's all about Tells, and yes, thank you so much, Tells, for joining us in the show. It's been an amazing chat, and of course, Amala won this conversation.
It did.
Yes.
We won him over.
I did it. Amala won. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for watching. You can join the conversation on social media with the hashtag Tea Time, or tweet at us at Plus TV Africa. You can also catch up on all our previous episodes, including this one, and all our exclusive contents by subscribing to our YouTube channel at Plus TV Africa. You can also watch Tea Time on Alta TV and in London on Ben Television. A big thank you goes to my co-anchor Eniola, who had to step down due to social distancing, and of course the half queen, half goddess, Ife Omar, and of course our studio girls. Our studio guest, Man Like Tells. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Ife, and enjoy this video from Burna Boy. Wonderful.
Anywhere I go, mo láti padà sílé mi. 'Cause my mommy won't want nílé mi. I know one me person tell me say I too lazy. Olúwa bọ̀nà ọ̀flẹ̀lẹ̀ ni. As I dey hustle, like I dey buy your okun lazy. No go talk, say me I too lazy. Anywhere I go, mo láti padà sílé mi. 'Cause my mommy won't want nílé mi. Funkilla. I go show you wonder what it wonderful. You no go believe wetin wan happen. No disturb us when the gbedu wan catch you. Like you dey sleep, but this one pass you. lover, undo. With somebody that I undo. 'Cause I'm feeling it in my soul.